I'll break my staff, bury it certain fathoms in the earth, and deeper than did ever plummet sound. I'll drown my book.
The life of William Shakespeare is shrouded in mystery. William Shakespeare was possibly the world's greatest poet and dramatist. When he died in 1616, he did not leave one single handwritten manuscript. All that we have are a few signatures, a bust, and a strange inscription on his gravestone. Shakespeare's 37 plays must have required thousands of handwritten manuscript pages, but no one now knows where these are to be found. We do know that they were collected about 7 years after his death because they were used in 1623 to produce the first printed version of Shakespeare's collected works, known as the First Folio edition. No one knows what has happened to the manuscripts after this. However, one man claims to have found the solution to this mystery.
I know this may sound strange, but I believe there is a roadmap leading to treasure, and it's all in Shakespeare's First Folio.
Methought the billows spoke and told me of it. The winds did sing it to me, and the thunder, that deep and dreadful organ pipe, pronounced the name of Prosper. It did base my trespass. Therefore my son in the ooze is bedded, and I'll seek him deeper than e'er plummet sounded.
Organist Peter Amundsen believes that the First Folio edition contains a multitude of codes that lead us closer to the truth about William Shakespeare.
At the very first page of Shakespeare's First Folio, there is a poem, and right there, almost leaping into your face, is the hint of a code.
The first page contains a poem of greeting to the reader. When printing poems, the first letter of each sentence should be in uppercase, but there appears to be a printing error here. The small W should have been a capital letter.
And to me that is a signal. It's like, attention please, look here. The letters T, W, O, they stand out, and you cannot help but read two. Naturally, at least to me, I went to page 2. And I didn't have to look very long before I found T-W-O again. And the small W once more, where there should have been a capital W. So this is beginning to look like enemy action. If you leap directly across to the left-hand column, you'll find B-A con. And on top of the B was a space and then an F. So I found F. Bacon. And F. Bacon, or Francis Bacon, he was in the 1790s, as early as that, he was suggested as the true author of Shakespeare's works.
For more than 200 years, people have speculated as to whether the scientist and philosopher Francis Bacon was the author of the Shakespearean literature, but no one has ever been able to prove this. This code shows only a tiny fragment of all the codes that Amundsen has discovered. Calculations show that the probability of this occurring by chance are 1 in 2 billion. Could Shakespeare's manuscripts really have been hidden deliberately? And if so, why? And by whom? Amundsen believes that he has found the answer to these questions.
There is an interesting parallel found in Bacon's own writings about King Numa, who was buried with his books. And when they accidentally found his coffins after 400 years, the books were as good as new. And now the manuscripts of Shakespeare's works have been in the ground for about 380 years. And I think it's time that we recover them.